Hi there and welcome to GuGets software. We're going to be going over how to set your metadata. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through setting up your inside of your an article or something that you're looking for. And I'm just going to use an example to find out how we want to do this. Okay. So let's go in and let's start with something first. What we're going to do is how do we want to be listed on the internet and where do we want to be listed? So what I always do is I go to Google search and I just run a little search on something. Let's say we go CMS website software and just see who comes up. These right here in this square are called ads, and as you can see over here it says ads and over here it says ads. So these ones don't count, so don't worry about these ones. They're paying to be there. But let's look at this one for a second. It says website software content management system. And so they actually broke it down by using the website software content system. So maybe I should change that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this text here and I'm going to start an article exactly like this because I want to be where this guy is. Even though I typed in this, I'd like to be right here. And then I could also do an article with the same title as this. So I copy my first, this is what I'm going to be my article, is how I'm going to write it. So using this as an example, I'm going to show you how to lift stuff and how to utilize it. So we go to our admin panel and we're going to just start an article because I'm going to create a page to draw traffic on that topic. So first off, I need to paste it in here, and I want to make sure that there's no weird symbols in here because Google doesn't like it. Even though other people do it for kinesthetics, it doesn't really mean what we want it to mean. So I'm going to recopy the clean part of it and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so this video is not really on how to write an article. It's going to be on how to get the meta tag. So I'm just going to set it here and put it centered. And so we can write this later. Noting that we're going to be using some of the terminology, we can say like also known as CMS, just like that. And we'll be talking about that later in different videos. But let's just go ahead and hit submit. And so our article should pop up right here. This is our new article. And so in this article, you'll see that there's a red mark here. Okay, and the reason why that red mark is there under meta is because the metadata isn't actually done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on it so you can see it. Notice we have a title of the page, we have a description of the page, we have keywords, copyright, author, email, and it goes on down the page. And this is all the information that registers to Google and other search engines that represent, hey, this is what's in our website page. Not in the website, but what's in that particular page. So I'm going to go and see my competition. So I click on these people and I look at their stuff. It's a nice website, it's clean. I'm going to right click and I am going to say view source, which is right here. Now if you're using different types of browser, it could be a little different. Let's look at their keywords. They have website designer, features, so I'm just going to grab their keywords. It saves a lot of time. And remember that keywords are not copyrighted. They can't do anything. So they're basically, you're just creating something off of giving you an idea of something. So I'm just looking to see how they did. And look at some of their descriptions. You see their description is very long. It's inspiring website, publisher, blah, 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 blah. They're all useless words. So this particular one, even though they were number one in Google when I Googled the CMS, these guys wasted a lot of energy writing a document that nobody really cares about because they're going to be number one anyway. They didn't have to break it all down. So let's look up here at the keywords here. You can see that they did two types of keyword in their metadata, and I'm going to grab the other part of it. So I'm just going to put it all in one. We don't need it to be spread out or anything. And then I'm going to go back here at the end and let's just make sure that I probably should have put it in one full page just to make sure that they're not repeating the same thing, which I think they just did. So I'm going to undo, which is Control Z, and go back. Okay, good. I'm just going to put it right here the title of my article was, let's see here. Let me go ahead and submit this for a second. I forgot to grab that. So I'm going to grab the title of this article because I want it to be identical to what's at the top header line. And the reason why that is because Google does a cross-reference check to say, hey, is this the same as this? And we want it to be the same. So I'm going to go back into my metadata, paste that into the title right up here, and I could also do it right inside of description because they're the same concept. Then our copyright, you just can put 2014 or whatever you'd like to, the author, and you put your name, um, email address, and then you can put in English. Character set is UTF-8. Doesn't really matter if you pick the other one, but this one's the best one to be looking at. Description is global. Rating is general. You would use like mature and restricted if you had like adult content websites. Index is follow, so you want it to re-follow this, and then after 7 days or so. So, and then I write the word never. I'm sure there's a better answer for this, but never works for me. So that's how you would set your metadata. Now, if you notice, it's not red anymore. So when you're in a group of things, let's look at our category and products for a minute. You see how none of these have been done? It's because I just stuck them up there the other day. But like how to do site settings, I would do metadata on that. How to submit to Google, I'd put metadata there, and I would just do all the data, particular aiming for those types of categories on my products and my different things. Most websites don't allow you to control every page because one, it's tedious, two, it takes a lot of work. But to be number one in Google, you're going to need to generate the work. You're going to have to do the work. You can't just wait for it all to come and just happen. So I hope this video helps. I'm going to put it up on the GuGets website. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.